Okay, this is going to be the how-to video that I promised my viewers that actually have the same bike that I do. Ninja 636, years 05 to 06. You're going to need a swing arm stand. Because if you don't have a swing arm stand, it's going to be a lot harder to get the bike off the ground because you need all the clearance you can get underneath when you do your oil. I'm going to go over exactly what you need. Your hex keys, depending on the type of filter you have. This goes around the old filter and you can twist it to the left or counterclockwise. KN204 oil filter. This is the performance filter. Ultra synthetic 10W40. You also need these washers as well. There's copper, there's silicone, and they're drain plug gaskets, essentially. Crush washers, as some people call them. I usually use the copper. So first things first, you're going to want to, you only need to remove the lower fairing. So you need your 4mm here. And you just take off these 3 bolts on the side. And don't forget to put your bolts in a safe place too. All right, and then you just need to do the same thing on the other side. And once you take off the bolts, these should, I mean, it takes a little bit of force, but you got to be able to take these off as well. This last bolt you can just leave on because it's only the 8 bolts that matter on each side right here and the 3 right here. Advanced Auto Parts, they will dispose of your oil for free, of your used oil, so be careful when taking these off. You don't want to scratch. Just slowly take them out. And just put them upside down right over here. All right, now you should have your lower fairings off. If you haven't ridden the bike already, turn it on. Let it run till it hits 200 degrees. So I'm just going to let this run, get the old oil circulating, and put some new oil in. Bike has been running for a while. It's at 205. This would be a great time to turn it off. First thing that you're going to want to do, take your container and just undo the top. Leave that off to the side. And you're going to want to obviously position it underneath. Take your socket wrench. This is, for me, it's an 11/16. Whoever tightened that fucking bolt, Jesus. Twist it counterclockwise. So, and then let the oil drain for a while. Finally got the bolt out. It's just sitting there and the oil's draining. Another thing that I want to recommend to you guys, this right here, that's the oil filter cap. You want to take that off and just let everything drain out. Give it about 20 minutes or so, or at least until the dripping stops. Once that slows down like it is now, you're going to want to take this and wrap it around this right here, the oil filter. Turn it counterclockwise. You want to make sure that this is underneath this because you're going to have some leakage right here. And then we'll move on to the next step. This is the old filter right here. And the one thing that we're going to do, obviously, is install the new filter. When I took this off, I put a rag right there over the radiator hoses, so it wouldn't get oil on here and everything. Push the rag into here, so the oil would just drip down out of the filter. Open it slowly because there's going to be oil that's going to start coming out, and you want it to go straight into there. So next part, have some of the new oil right here, and have the new K&N filter. This is the KN204, and it uses the same 11/16. So see, as you can see, it fits right on there. I like K&N because their filters have that little nut at the end. So one thing you want to do, dip your finger in your oil, and you want to put some of the oil around here, around the seal, where it actually, makes the seal. Put some of that new oil right there. And then you want to go underneath. And just spin that right on there. Do it so it's hand tight. And then with your socket wrench, see how I can do this here. With your socket wrench, just do it A little bit more. There we go. Nice and tight on there, so you can't turn it anymore with your socket wrench. Don't do it too tight. You know, do it hand tight and then do a few clicks of your wrench. That way the new filter is on there, and you should be good to go. All right, so the new filter's on. We're going to be putting the new washer on the bolt. Yeah, we're going to put it back on, and then we're going to fill it up, let her run for a while. So, all right, what I did, I almost put in all 4 bottles, but the one thing you want to make sure, see those 2 lines? You want to make sure that the oil level is between those 2 lines. Everything underneath here is the nut, and the new filter is installed, and the only thing you've got to do is just turn on the bike, let it run, check for leaks, and reverse all your steps with the fairings, and you should be good. Hope this helped.